homies? Welcome to welcome to episode 49 of Homie Studios. It's your boy ST, the GREAT. I don't know what the fuck just happened to my tongue right there. Pause. It's your boy ST, the GREAT, episode 49, joined by the homies Ryan and Shades and P. Dot, G. Dot.
What's happening, huh?
What's happening,
bro? Bruh.
P, what it do, brother?
What it do, fellas? How y'all doing today?
Oh, you know, thugging it out.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get this started with the how your week was, because my week was intense. I've been working on the railroad all day. Like, I'm trying to tell you. Man. How about you guys?
Well, you. My fault, ST. Go ahead, brother.
No, it's good, brother. I was just gonna say, my week was pretty steady. Just kind of grinded. Both little gigs, whatnot. Grinded that shit all week and all that, and just trying my best to get prepared for this motherfucking move. I ain't doing no countdown this week. In 35 days.
Crazy, bro.
How was y'all's week over there, man?
Well, your boy got that MRI done. I don't know what them niggas did to my jump, but I can't lift that bit right now. But your boy just walking around with lacerated.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
Like torn. Your boy's walking around with torn labrums in his shoulder.
Oh, that's what happened?
That bit torn.
Damn.
And let's not even talk about the right one. So they're gonna tell me for sure, but yeah. So the dude that I was talking to, he was like, "Yeah, mine just started to do that too, where it's clicking and all that." I was like, "Yeah, my jump been doing it for like 3 years." He was like, "Yeah, you're not supposed to do anything. You shouldn't be doing nothing." I was like, "Oh,
well,
okay."
I've only been lifting weights on this damn thing.
Yeah, so yeah, we been busy with work and lacerated shoulders. So
that's tough. I mean, I ain't got nothing that interesting. I mean, my week was pretty normal. I ain't walking around with no broken jaw.
He like this dude living 3 years with broken.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't crazy like that for BB. Like, I got a real normal life out here.
It's a Don life. You feel me? I don't have to worry about those issues. You feel me? I'm a Don. You heard?
Oh, okay.
That's now I know why Shades be going so hard on these players. He out here with living life with injuries.
You know what I'm saying?
Going every day.
You need to play through that. Play through that, bro.
Meanwhile, he hasn't had to run and hit nobody at all with them torn labrums.
2 years. Deuces.
Jesus Christ, bro. Well, hopefully, I mean, you got surgery lined up for that, right? I mean, that's what's gonna happen, right?
Getting no surgery. I ain't getting surgery.
Then what the fuck are you gonna do?
They're gonna give me like the steroid shot, and I'm gonna get some deer antler. I'm gonna get some of that Ray Lewis deer antler material. I'm gonna talk to the Dr. Sebbies. I'm gonna talk to the Dr. Sebbies of the world and get some of that cellular regeneration stuff. I don't know.
That's what you're gonna do.
Nah, I don't know.
Bro, Dr. Sebby was able to heal diseases. That ain't no disease, fam.
Like, bro, that's a straight, like, something's detached, bro. Like, you can't help that. Like, you can't help that.
So you're gonna be one of the people that was like, I was
What's
in
the
my
point
30s.
of getting the MRI if you ain't gonna get it fixed?
I want to know ulterior options, bro. I want a second opinion. Let me get a second opinion.
Torn, brother. Torn.
It's like you got one piece.
Bro, that bit feel torn right now. I'm like, I don't know what y'all niggas did, but I can't really raise this bit right now, nigga.
Oh, they went in there. They went in there and retoured. No, oh, you definitely coming to get surgery now, brother.
It was because they had to do was they had a stick of the numbing medicine in me, and then they had to stick this thing in me twice to put this dye in there, and the dye releases, or when the MRI, when you get the MRI, you can see where it's torn or whatever.
Dye?
The nigga was like, he was like, man, you took that really well. Like they were trying to, after that, it's like I got their respect or something, because they was like, hey, what happened? Like, what was your injury? And like asking me all these questions, and I'm just like, I was like, why y'all so surprised by that? They was like, people be crying when they be getting that stuff in there. Like, okay.
What's up?
But yeah, man. But yeah, yo, I'm gonna keep y'all up to date. You know, physical therapy. Your boy gonna get back out there on that football field, bring y'all some video. You feel me? Feel me? I'm about to bring.
Man said he gonna come back brolic.
Oh boy, if a nigga, bro, I'm just saying, bro. If I get my shoulder back, I can start benching again. It's a wrap, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's a wrap.
Okay. Well, we're gonna need your help to do that, because I'm gonna need a spot. You feel me? Like, you feel me?
I can't spot you right now. Nigga, you better put what you can
I'll
lift.
be dead under that damn bitch.
Nigga, you can at least spot, like, because you ain't even gotta put on your strip to spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got it. Give me something.
ST, get from under the bitch. Get from under the bitch.
Hold
slide.
That's out of pocket.
Oh, bar on my damn neck.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, hey man, let's get into this thing, man. Let's get into this thing. Before we get into this thing, you know what we gotta do? We gotta go ahead and slide over there, because I still need to slide over.
Bro, whoa. Under that Knicks hat, boy.
Hold on. We're gonna do this again. I ain't feel the energy that time. Because it's time for barbershop talk. Baby. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man, huh?
Let's go.
Hey, I realized I anticipate that, like when I was a kid and The Rock was about to do the "If You Smell."
Well, you see where exactly kind of where I get that from, huh? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Big influence.
All the angles he dropped the head, every angle he dropped the head for the "If You Smell What the Rock Is,"
bro,
cooking. Oh yeah. Before the cooking, pop. Bring the sunglasses down, throw that eyebrow up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
I'm like, bro, maybe he was too gangster, bro.
Way too gangster. But my dog was flamboyant with the shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
The homie was shirts, the dog. You know what I'm saying? But dude had on the.
Hey, that boy was looking.
That was Rocky Maivia.
That boy was looking like Rico Suave.
That was Rocky Maivia with the, you know what I'm saying, with the whole ensemble.
Hey, part of the crew. Yeah, you know we got some of that news coming. You know he signed that deal. You know, but that's a little later on. You did.
Not trying to hear any of that right now. Is what we're trying to do right now. All right, bro. Let's get started, man. Because we had the quick pick race that happened. You know what I mean, between Mecole Hardman, Henry Ruggs, Devin White, and Justin Jefferson. And they did they had a 40 contest, and my only problem with the 40 contest is how the hell you gonna have a 40 contest in different locations?
Yeah. I mean, you kind of got to understand because of the COVID. I understand because of COVID.
You can't run 6 feet apart.
Y'all can be in the same field and have enough distance between.
I guess it's the traveling, bro. I don't know. That's my only reason. Like they busy or whatever. I don't know. Listen, that part didn't. But I was like, it's still dope though. It's still dope.
I respect it, but
I want to see them race though.
On the same field.
Yeah, I gotta see you on the same field.
Because when you next to a person, you had that.
Hold up.
ST, I take that back. ST. I take back what I said because Tyreek and Tyreek and T.O. race last year.
Bro, my thing is this, dog. Devin White was running on concrete. On concrete while everybody else running on grass.
That's a country nigga, dog. Like
nigga, you couldn't find a football field?
Bruh, I don't care, concrete or grass. This boy ran a 4.3.
That's a big man.
4.3
to be running a 4.3.
But this is what I'm saying though, because he would have ran faster than that on grass. He'd ran faster than that on grass.
Nico Hartman being the fastest did not surprise me.
I'm
over here like, hey yo,
I know Nico can fly, bro. Like,
I'm like, hey, Justin Jefferson, why in the hell are you out here running?
Really,
bro, a 4.5. Bro, Justin Jefferson kind of disappointed me with that, but he a route runner. He a route runner though. That boy Pat.
He ain't running routes.
Pat, what up, man? No.
Pat. By the way, are the orders on his way to me? Once the order gets to me, I'm gonna let everybody know, and then I'm gonna ship out the free merch. So that's just an update on that.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
So you know, ain't no cap in the rap.
Yeah, ain't no cap in
our rap. You know. But the final results of that, obviously, Justin Jefferson coming in fourth with a 4.540. Devin White in third with a 4.37. Henry Ruggs with a 4.26 at number 2, and Mecole Hardman with a 4.22 in first. 4.22 is insane.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah. What up, Marcus? What's good with you, homie? Huh? No, but
yo.
But a 4.22, bro, is like,
bro, that what? He got faster. No, he got faster because when he came in the league, he was running a 4.3.
Bro, they got him and goddamn Tyreek. Like, that's a problem, bro. That's why they didn't care about letting Sammy go. Like, okay, Sammy.
Okay,
we got Nico.
But they got Dede. They got Dede Robinson to slide it. But no, that wasn't them. I thought they might have drafted. That was Tampa that drafted Darden. Yeah.
Look, you couldn't give them James Darden, bro. No, like, I honestly think that would have been a bad move because I think that would have been like way too much of the same.
Too much speed. I mean? You know, you got Dede Robinson, right? To slide into that Sammy role.
Is that what they call that man, Dede?
That's his name?
DeMarcus Robinson?
I think it's DeMarcus.
Oh, DeMarcus.
I think it's DeMarcus for real.
I've seen him Dede Robinson before.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you was getting that and Westbrook messed up. Dede Westbrook, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know which.
No.
Okay, either way, you know what I'm saying?
Either way. But DeMarcus Robinson, my fault.
Dede. No, but shout out to
them.
Shout out to them and shout out to Bounty for setting that whole thing up, and they did all that for charity. So that's pretty dope, man. So shout out to them 4 brothers. I think it's time to get into some Jags news. Tim Tebow officially signs with the Jacksonville Jaguars for the league minimum and no guaranteed money on his contract. Shades.
And they got an injury bailout.
Shades, how you feeling about this, man? How you like it?
Hi. Yeah, let's go. Hey. You know, man, you know what, for real though? I think Tim Tebow's success is going to be like mid-range. I think he's going to exceed what you would think coming from somebody transferring from a quarterback to tight end, because Urban is going to put him in the right places to be successful. But he's going to have a bigger impact filling the seats, selling jerseys, selling merch. You know, like I think it's going to be more of that. But I think they're going to use him effectively. It's going to be like to me, I see them using him like Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, when Tebow came in the league back when he was a freshman. You know what I'm saying? He is going to play some like H-back a little bit. I think they're going to line him up at tight end sometimes, but he's not coming in play tight end to block. That's why they've got 2 blocking tight ends. You know what I'm saying? So when Tebow comes when he comes in, he's either lining up to catch a pass. They're probably gonna give him some option routes, or he's gonna come out the backfield like a fullback, or they're gonna have him blocking sometimes. Like I think they're gonna use him in different ways. So it's not what I'm not surprised about is that his jersey since coming out is the third best selling jersey in the NFL right now. I'm not surprised by that at all. What say you guys?
Nobody's ever gonna argue that. He always gonna have that fan base. His fan base is his fan base. They gonna buy his shit every time. If he signed for every 32 teams, they will buy a Tebow jersey and have a rainbow collection. But at the same time, you got mad use for this man. Like he about to get like 15 plays a game or something. My man about to get if he makes the team. If
5 days.
If he makes the team, which is
I bet money he played. I bet money he makes it.
You bet money he makes the team?
Yeah.
How much money?
Tebow like a son. Like I heard somebody say this. Tebow like a son to Urban. This is not like money? This is more than coach. This is more than coach player. I think this is like.
So your son on your team don't always succeed.
I mean, if Tebow's trash, he's not playing. If he does trash, then he does trash. But if he has any form of success,
that Tebow, like you just tried to say that Tebow is not coming to be a blocking tight end, right?
Right.
In my opinion, that would be his best case scenario. Because Tebow about to come and run routes, like he about to come and be crispy with the hands. Like what you imagining? I just want to know.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. He's not that. Not anymore. Like back in the day, I would have rode with y'all for Tebow. I was the man upset that Tebow won a playoff game and then didn't have a job. To be honest. No, listen. To be honest, hey ST, I wasn't here for the Tebow talk. To be honest. Tebow made a mistake by not coming to the Jaguars the first time he had a chance and going to the Jets. He was like, I could beat out Mark Sanchez. That was his opportunity to be like a real something here, in my opinion. At this
I'm glad you brought up that story. Let me interject for 1 second because, of course, Drip Bayless said this, but Tebow told Skip that Rex Ryan whispered sweet nothings in his ear, and he told him he had a 50-50 shot at the quarterback position. And then when he gets there, that wasn't the case. So I just wanted to throw that tidbit in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying he made it was a dumb decision. Even if he had the 50-50, he had the 100% chance
and they had the same
at that time. At that time, He had the 100% chance when he already had this city on his back. Like he would have been the man, whether he was good or not here, But I gotta knock out here. He's here for selling seats. You got the jersey thing. He's selling jerseys. Seats, no. Before he signed, this year they had the most pre-sale tickets since the inaugural season.
Well, that was Trevor Lawrence. But I'm just saying,
that's what I'm saying. So they didn't need him to sell tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
2, man. To have a team that has a need at tight end and basically to be saying that you want something that must have to be considered a project because he's never played the position in the NFL before. How can that be like you could waste a 53-man roster spot on that? I know for the 90. Like, if he ball out in training camp, he got it, but he gonna have mad shit to prove. Like, he can't just get on that roster. Like, that's a needed spot. And I don't know if they're having those COVID rules this year, where you can have, like, this guy on the COVID list and come back and all that shit. Like, 'cause that let people have extra players last year. I remember.
So... first things first. So first things first. So the people that are out there buying this man jersey, Y'all got to be the biggest idiots I've ever seen in my life.
Hey,
Why are you buying an 85 jersey when we're going to get rid of Minshew and he's going to take back 15? Somebody explain something to me. Bunch of damn nincompoops. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go get this man jersey. If you like this man enough that you want to go buy his merch, by all means, do what you want to do. But be patient. Y'all, like I seen the Stitch jersey, 85 jersey, going for $120 on Jaguars.com. 120. And that bitch flying. And that man ain't even gonna wear 85. He ain't even gonna wear 85.
Hey, bro, they gonna get both. They gonna get both.
15.
Y'all wouldn't just keep Minshew though?
I would.
I wouldn't see a reason to release him. For what? That's a valuable backup.
I'll keep him.
Because they brought in, what's his name? Who they brought in? Beathard? CJ Beathard?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about CJ.
So I don't see, because Minshew, even though last year kind of hurt him a little bit, Minshew still got a little bit of value left that you can squeeze out of that if you wanted to make a move.
Because teams already hit us up about him.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So like, I don't see him being here. I don't see him being here at all. I think Minshew is going to go to the next team, just like all these other journeyman backups, and he's going to have a successful year. He's going to be that next. Once Ryan Fitzpatrick retires, he's going to be that next guy that steps up for that. I personally, Shades, you brought up Taysom Hill, and I had to walk away for a second. I had to regroup. You know what I'm saying? But Taysom Hill is great. I'm not hating on. I'm not, even if you wanted him to potentially be a Taysom Hill, if he could even somehow pull that off, right? There is already a pass catching tight end on the roster for New Orleans. His name was Jared Cook. If you're gonna have that Taysom Hill gadget guy, you still got to have an actual tight end that can catch, that can go out there and run, that can go run routes, that can block defensive ends, that can do all of that, not just block. So that, like we were saying last week, man, like if you was gonna do that, if you was gonna be biased, if you was gonna be perform forms of nepotism, then you should have brought in Trey Burton too. That's all I was saying last week. You know what I mean? Like if that was the case, bring in Trey Burton first, so we can feel confident when you do bring in the Tebow instead of bringing the Tebow with nothing else out there. Like that's pointless to me.
Don't y'all still got cap space though, right?
Of course.
There's still pieces out there. I mean, I think like both the Jets and the Jaguars are gonna fill out the rest of their rosters now that they've had them.
I mean, once they go through training camp, they're gonna see if there's any progression on a day-to-day basis. And if there's not,
we definitely both picking up people that's in other people's camps right now.
Absolutely.
So it looks like 1010XL was talking about how Urban is starting to come around on Gardner, and
the problem is,
to me that makes sense. To me that makes sense in him coming around because you want to strengthen his trade value. That's all that is. That's all that is strengthening up the trade value. You didn't bring CJ Beathard in because you already knew that if Gardner was here before Tebow got here, and people love Gardner, you know what I mean? I love Gardner. Gardner seemed like a good dude. He seemed like a competent backup.
Yep.
But your guy now is Trevor. No deviation from that. CJ Beathard, you sit your ass on the bench. Gardner Minshew sits his ass on the bench, and don't let Trevor have some 4 or 5 bad games, because then they were going to initially bring in Gardner. But let's sit him down for a couple of weeks. Let's get him regained, blah blah blah, and let Gardner. You know how Jaguar fans think.
See, I wasn't even thinking like that. I was thinking more like, as a respect to Garner, you trying to get him out of here. You just, of course, trying to get something for him. You know, because Garner deserved a chance to fight for his job, for a starting spot. With them drafting Trevor. Hey, what up, baby girl?
What up, doing, man? How baby girl doing? Huh? Okay.
So,
Amanda, what up, girl?
What up, girl? No, but look, man, he's on the team as of right now, so I'm not gonna do this whole thing of why we shouldn't have brought him in anymore. I think that's kind of beating a dead horse at this point. But
we gotta wait and see.
We'll see, man. But I mean, that man.
Right.
What was the statement that he released though, Shays?
You
What
know,
was that
I
statement?
had this thought. Side note.
Yeah.
What if he comes to training camp to compete with these boys a little bit, right?
Mhm.
And then gets cut before the season, but gets brought on as like some assistant position coach type, something like that. Is that like a possibility, or is that just my kind of mind on my Jeremy shit, on my shade shit?
I can see that happening. I can see
Because,
that happening.
Build some camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? What it do, brother?
What up, bro?
Build some camaraderie. You know, let them boys see him on this side real quick.
Yep.
And then, I feel like he wants to be a part of the NFL. Like, I feel like he's always wanted that. And I don't feel like he think he's about to play in the NFL. Like, not like with what his career was outside of being in the NFL, he did great. And then he went and played baseball by choice. You know what I'm saying? He probably lost money going to play baseball instead of making more money on TV. You know what I'm saying? So obviously he was enjoying that or feeling it by some type of way. But
I don't know. AAA players get paid too, though.
yeah, but not what he could get from TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not what he getting on Saturdays, brother. No way.
Nah. Now he for one, but technically it's gonna look like one day of work, even though that's probably 4 or 5 days of work.
Right.
But this is my thing with that scenario, right? If he was to become like some kind of assistant, something of a coach or some shit like that, that locker room ain't gonna fuck with that. I'm gonna let you know this right now.
Why not?
First of all, you got a favor for getting in here to become to try out during training camps and all that bullshit, right? You don't make the team, and then you still make the team. Like, there's gonna be some people that's not gonna be about that.
I don't think so. And one, I think that favor is overrated because everybody do that. Everybody bring their guys to the camps, to the staff, to the whatever. That's normal. It's just high profile.
Exactly, but being.
But look at it like this, right? I'm not saying it don't mean anything. I'm just saying it's normal. I'm Urban, right? This guy did so much for me in my career. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could I not give him an opportunity? Like, if Tebow called, like, he want to try out or whatever, how could I not give him that, being who he was in my life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, this is where
that's normal.
This is where I'm gonna have to interject and say, this is where I have to kind of agree with my dog Uncle Shay Shay. Who else gets to live off of a 10-year-old especially if we're talking about Urban, a 15-year-old resume? That resume is so how old? Like when Shay's last week was saying that he won a playoff game and threw this and blah blah blah, but that was 9 years ago. Like, who gets to live off of that long of a resume?
My argument to that, and tell me if you respect it, is not many people who would possibly even attempt to try to live off that resume after this time gap went out and career path was the same as his. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, he kept himself.
Like, it's not like he went out the league on injury. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he went out the league on some, like, he did some Jamarcus Russell type bust shit, pause. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it was an awkward way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if Kaepernick came back, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you this: isn't it an awkward way? Like, okay, name me one of them quarterbacks that y'all drafted. What's the one that came from Alabama? Christian Hackenberg. Christian Hackenberg, even better. Christian Hackenberg. He goes out, Doesn't really no. I need one that played for y'all, but wasn't that great.
See, but that's not that you can't you already know what I'm gonna say when you say that though. What I'm gonna say.
But this is what I'm gonna say: is if the guy plays, is not what you thought he was gonna be, then gets moved to another team, gets on at another team as a backup. Then the next year he goes to another team as a backup, and then the next year he's out of the league. That's the NFL. That ain't no circumstances that are crazy.
On a quarterback that won a playoff game, that's not no circumstances that are crazy. Bro, we seen quarterbacks who played worse and got more opportunities.
I want to interject and say one thing on that playoff game that somebody can't throw. He threw 300 yards that game.
I don't care about that part.
And I listened to my dog Dominique Foxworth, who played DB in this league, and he said that you can look at that damn game's footage. They played that game as if they didn't respect the fact that the man couldn't throw. They played. They had multiple men up in the box. The same
and
way
that's why coaching took advantage of it.
The same way teams played the Jaguars when we had Bortles and we knew he couldn't throw.
Okay, I ain't hating on that, right?
And we seen,
but
Bortles
I seen
have good
worse
games.
Quarterbacks get more respect for winning less important games.
But bro, okay, we talking about one game. That's one game. One.
It's not one game because he got them there too.
But there's good quarterbacks that haven't won a playoff game, like my boy Matt Stafford.
Put it like this. This is why.
He hasn't won a playoff game.
You know what's the number one reason for the downfall of Tebow as far as the NFL go? The number one reason is Peyton Manning. Because had the Broncos not been getting Peyton Manning and him being that's like obviously like Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying, coming to whatever team. Like that is the only thing that destroyed him. Because no other quarterback that year that was coming from anywhere or any possibility was going to take the opportunity he had at least at one more year. I'm not going to say for a 10-year franchise quarterback career. I'm not saying that. No. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had one more year.
He had at least a prove-it year, you know?
And the
change of situation was drastic. Like, you had to build around him. Like, if he would have took that and then not Manning coming, they would have built a little more around him, you know, and he would have been able to succeed to an extent. But for him to have that and that be what he started with, then go to another place, not get to do nothing, go to another place, not get to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? This, to me, it was a little different.
Because what they needed, because like I think what they would have did next to like build around him was get like a gadget player, somebody that like a Percy Harvey type, like somebody that runs like a Tariq Cohen, somebody that he can run the option with and be that little quick. But they didn't have that when they were playing before. You know what I'm saying? So,
like nowadays, like when you get a quarterback like that, even though he may or may not excel in this one area, you put pieces around him and you structure your offense like what they did, but you keep building around him like what the Ravens are now doing with Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like now, like they're trying to say that, you know, Lamar can't throw or it's the offensive scheme, but now they're filling those positions and they're structuring the offense around him and continually giving him a chance. I think Lamar Jackson has proven himself a lot more than Tim Tebow has. But what I'm saying is he at least deserved another prove-it year that he didn't really get the chance to do. But at the same time, he could have got the chance to do it with the Jaguars. But can we really say that? Because the Jaguars weren't in a good position. Like, we weren't a good team at that time. We weren't. It wasn't until 3 years later.
This is my thing. Like, y'all say he deserved another prove-it year. But if the team that drafted you got rid of you, and then you went to a team that already had an established quarterback, you don't get a prove-it year. Why would you go?
But why did you get moved though? You got moved.
I got the perfect.
You got moved because of Peyton Manning.
I got a
Peyton Manning
right now.
Yeah,
because Peyton Manning is a much better quarterback. That's why you got moved. That's not exactly
100%.
So exactly. Listen to this part. It's a future call, right? Because I can't prove it yet, but by like 2 seasons, I'll be able to come back on this wax and say this, because Josh Rosen is going to be my argument to this, because he's going to get those opportunities for not have done nothing. You know what I'm saying? Haskins possibly can be that too.
Wait, why do you feel that Josh Rosen is going to be it? Why do you feel like Josh Rosen
is he not on his third team?
I don't believe Josh Rosen is in the league.
Nah, I thought I seen he was.
Nah, Rosen's in the league still.
He in the league, bro. I'm pretty sure I seen he somewhere. I just seen like. I don't know what I read.
Oh yeah, though. But SC, you asked a question earlier. What did Tebow say? He said, "I want to thank the Jaguars for the opportunity to compete and earn a chance to be a part of the team. I know it will be a challenge, but it's a challenge I embrace. I am dedicated to taking the direction of our coaching staff and learning from my teammates. I appreciate everyone's support as I embark on this new journey."
Josh Rosen plays for the San Francisco 49ers.
For the 49ers. And it's his fourth team.
So when is he going? So he's going to do what with the 49ers? Because
nothing. But he's going to get another opportunity somewhere else
to be another third string backup.
I'm saying Tebow didn't get that opportunity. Like
Tebow didn't accept those opportunities when he went. I'm not
going to argue
like
that.
That's a whole big.
He didn't want to be belittled to that. You're right.
Right.
He could have probably got that.
And trust me, I get his premise for why he feels
right.
Why he feels that
I guess
way,
that has a lot to do with how this argument goes on both sides too. You know, choices that man made on his own because of what he wanted and believed in.
What he believed,
yeah. So but like
good shot, Pat.
I don't think I'm a starting quarterback. Bitch, I'll go play baseball.
Yeah, he was on the Bucks practice squad. But like, see, my thing is this, bro. Like, I can even I get what y'all say. Well, he won games. I get that. The same way that
I can't even say he won games. I can't even say that he won games. He helped win games.
The reason I was just about to say, but as a person who like best quarterback, Mark Sanchez, you know what I'm saying? Like when you got a team that's working with a quarterback, sometimes it's not always important how we get in these wins. Whoever getting it, that's getting it is but it's the whole full chemistry of the team. I believe. I feel like he had an impact on how the team. Like it gives the defense something to feed off. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
the defense on the field too much when he was out when in Denver.
I'm just saying
that ain't nothing to feed off of.
I'm saying, but
the defense on the field too
much.
No,
they weren't.
It's a difference.
No, they weren't.
But it's a difference when your defense gives up on you. Did his defense give up on him like how the Jags defense used to give up on Bortles? No. That's why they had a chance to win some of those games. Yeah, the defense won the game. I'll give the defense more credit than anybody. Like I'm not gonna argue that.
Mm-hmm. No, I wanna say that the defense was one of the main reasons that they won, but the defense wasn't on the field as much as you're saying because they had one of the number one rushing offenses. When you're running the ball, you're taking away.
There was a lot of 3-and-outs. There was a lot of 3-and-outs during Tebow's time. Yes, of course they ran the ball well. Of course, dude. I'm not saying that they didn't have you can have the number one rushing offense in the league and still not be and still have it be 3-and-outs and have your defense on the field. Those both things are intertwined. Why do you have the number one rushing team? Because you weren't passing the ball a lot. The majority of what y'all were doing was running the ball. Of course, you're going to end up being the number one rushing team when you have I'm only going to talk about this one game where you have a game where the damn quarterback he throws the ball 8 times in the game. Of course, you're going to run the ball a lot more. Why are they running the ball a lot more? Because they're afraid to throw the ball. Why are they afraid to throw the ball? Because he couldn't throw consistently. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I
get that point. I get that point. But that still doesn't. But that doesn't what you're saying doesn't correlate to saying that for the whole year the defense was on the field the majority of the time.
I never said they were on the majority of the time. I said they were on the field too much. There's a difference, Shades. There's a difference between being on the field on too much and then being on the field the majority of the game.
But I wasn't arguing either of those. I was arguing that he had an impact on the team, and your defense not giving up on you matters, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean they
because I've had the team that the defense gives up. Like you know what I'm saying? I know Ryan though because we done gave up on Geno Smith. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about early.
Like, bro, it's a wrap. Like,
and it looked like when LeBron coming down the lane and you know you're not about to get in his way, it looked like that. That's what it looked like when the defense gave up on that fake.
In regards to that statement he made, like like sounds great, but there's one thing I never questioned Tebow is his ability to speak. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's never been a big issue of mine of his because I know
I
the
was
man
just
can talk.
saying about the impact on the wins.
No, I was talking about the statement he made about the opportunity.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my statement. I was like damn.
No, not that. But like, no, his ability to speak has never been in question. We've seen that man have
he got to get
the huddle with the rest of the team right before this is the last game of our lives for the rest of our lives. Yeah, that one. I don't know the quote by quote. I know y'all know that shit a lot better than me. Shit wasn't harder than Ed Reed's. I'm sorry, but whatever.
It's never gonna be hard.
I'm sorry. Yo, but let's move along, man. Let's move along because it appears the homie Josh Lambo is the best kicker since 2017, and the fact that my dog gonna get back out there this year and hit him with that.
First of all, let me talk about not being on your team, the importance of that. Because we've been having some kicker issues, I'd like to call it. And by issues, I mean
trash.
Oh my goodness.
Ever since Nick Folk left, it's been trash, nigga.
Like, you had to rely on Nick Folk. And y'all were having to rely on Nick Folk.
I think we even had Lambo. I think Folk was fire for us. He was efficient.
No.
Yeah, he was straight.
Oh, for y'all.
For us. I think we even had Lambo. Didn't we have Lambo?
No, Lambo was on the Chargers.
I don't think so.
No, I know. I thought we had him after that before he came to
Chargers.
We had a nigga that came. Yeah, I know who you talking about. I know we did have somebody. He left. He was straight too. He fucked up early, but he got good.
Myers.
And they didn't re-sign him. I forgot where.
Myers did do. Myers did better for us than he did for y'all when he fell off, though.
Yeah,
but he still wasn't.
That boy was.
But we had went through a little range of kickers, boy. But boy. My point. My bad. My point. I got sidetracked. My point was that you guys getting Lambo back is gonna be great for how this team is looking like it's gonna be forming. He's gonna be an important piece to getting these wins. And I'm at the point where I don't know where people are at, but I've been looking at the schedule. I've been looking at different things. And I believe the Jaguars can get some wins. And I also believe this. I don't think it's 5. Like I'll bet right now. I'll bet a lot of people at the same time money that the Jags will get over 5 wins. Like you put that 5.5, 7. 7 is respectable.
I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna go
7. Because if you get 7 wins and you had like 2 close losses or something, what a hell of a comeback from 1-15. A hell of a comeback coming for a new coach never coached in the NFL and a new quarterback never played in the NFL. A new running back never played. No, see, this is where I'm about to do it.
But that's
PG, hot take. Nope, not enough.
Oh, he said PG.
Winning record Jags. Winning record Jags. I'm saying it now. Live.
Are we going 9-8?
Winning record.
9-8.
Can't go 500 no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, when the season start?
The season starts against I want to say Houston.
Yeah, away. With
Houston on the road, and then come home to play the Colts. Possibly. Broncos. Yes, my bad.
All right, so let's just go through this real quick. Ninja team. Jaguars, Texans.
I think
Jaguars. Okay.
Texans are
Jaguars, best. Broncos.
I think Jags at home.
Jags at home. Yes.
Jags at home. Yeah.
Yes. Opening day.
Broncos. Jags.
I take the Jags.
Cardinals. Shit.
Cardinals. Jaguars.
Cardinals.
D-Hop like the Jags without
what's his name? The Jags.
We're gonna talk about D-Hop in a second.
Say that again.
That'll be a close
Jaguars Bengals.
That'll actually be closer than most people think.
Yep. It is gonna be a close game.
I gotta take Burrow there. If he's healthy, I take Burrow there.
I had to think about it. I was trying to think of their quarterback, but yes, bro.
You going Bengals too, ST?
Yes. He's more established in his offense.
And Chase?
I'm going Jags. So y'all got him 2-2. I got him 3-1 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Titans, Jaguars.
Titans.
On the road or at home?
At home.
Titans.
At home, Jaguars, right? And I'm gonna tell you
going
why.
Titans.
I think that's like, you know, when Urban coach Florida, I think he got that game circled like Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I think that game is important because if they could win that game at home, that's a big deal. Because I was hearing something on the radio and they was talking about like who is the biggest rival of the Jaguars, right? And they was like, it got to be the Titans. And I was like, it do got to be the Titans. You know what I'm saying? So
it was the Colts.
It was the Colts. It was at one time when Luck was there. When Payton was there for sure. When Luck was there too. I mean, I meant to say until after Luck, whatever. But I think that Urban's gonna pull out whatever he got in that game right there. That's the open it up game to try, like, you know what I'm saying, and try whatever. Like, I think they're gonna go balls to the wall to win that game.
Okay, but Derrick Henry, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not hating.
I'm with you, Pat.
It's not. Yeah, I'm with you,
Pat. I'm with you,
bro. But Derrick Henry, every time I say we can beat the Titans, I'm like, oh, Jaguars got this game.
Derrick Henry
I ain't hating on Derrick Henry. Did y'all just see the video of this man squats?
Derrick, but Derrick Henry feels like the past 5 games he's played us has broke off a 70-yard run in each of them games. Why does it feel that way?
First of all, I've become confident.
Why does he stiff arm at least 2 or 3 people against us?
That's what he do.
If I run full speed into Derrick Henry standing still and tackle his thigh, I will dislocate my shoulder.
Dog, you already see
my
me.
hip.
You already see me.
And break my
I ain't
ankle.
gonna be able to use
I don't know how.
no more.
I don't know how.
All at the same time. But real quick, Jaguars, Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins. So I got them 3-3 right now. And so you got them 3-4.
Is Tua just going hurt or is he?
How many games? I got them 3 and 4.
Yeah.
See, the thing about it, to me, this is where it gets hard for me to give you the answer to these, right? Because then if I'm going with my game flow, momentum is building. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to let this momentum go. Like,
Tua's healthy.
If we come off the win against the Titans, we beating 2-2. Especially if we lost to Burrow.
Okay, so
my name's Trevor.
4-3.
And I'm a Lawrence.
Or no, you got them 4-2. I'm sorry. Jaguar, Seahawks.
I got Seahawks.
I got Seahawks. So I got them 2-5. Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
3-5.
Obviously, Seahawks.
So y'all got them 2-5, huh?
That's game 8 or game 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games.
Okay, so they're 2-5.
Yeah, I got them 3-4. Peach, who you going? Jaguar, Seahawks.
Seahawks. I got them 4-3.
Okay. So you got them 4-3. SC.
Seahawks.
I got them 2-5.
SC, you got 3-4 as well. Upset the Seahawks. Okay. Mm-hmm. Dang.
That'll be hard.
Bills, Jaguars.
I got the Bills.
I got the Bills.
So I got
3 I got 3
and 6 over here, fam. 3 and 6 over here.
I got 2 and 6.
Jaguars, Colts. Dang, boy, we got a schedule, boy.
Yeah,
Jaguars.
Jags.
We got a schedule.
So now I got them 5 and 4.
I'm gonna go Jags. I got them 4 and 5.
I got them 3 and 6.
Y'all both got them 3 and 6.
No, I just
49ers, Jaguars.
He said Jaguars.
We got a schedule, dog.
I just said the Jags. So okay, you with me. Go ahead.
On the 49ers?
Who's
no,
the 49ers?
on the Colts.
Oh, on the
I got
Colts?
the Jags beat.
Yeah,
So
49ers where?
9 games. I got them 3 and 6. But the 49ers.
yeah, I got them 4 and 5.
49ers where?
49ers at Jaguars.
I got the Jags.
Shit, that's hard.
I sound like a Jags fan, like a diehard. I got more wins for the Jags than the Jets.
I got a lot.
I got the 49ers.
We got an
there.
easier schedule than y'all.
I got the 49ers there because Bosa's eating.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm at 4 and 6.
I'm at 3 and 7.
I'm at 6 and 4.
So
I'm at 4 and 6.
you're at 6 and 4. All right.
4 and 6.
Falcons at Jaguars.
Jaguars.
And one of these games in London. I don't know which one it was. It might have been that Colts one.
Game
Or
it
the
is.
Falcons one.
It's the Colts. It's
I gotta say
the
the Falcons just because, dog,
I'm
like
going Jag.
you gotta understand them
Falcons.
getting hits.
Like,
Yeah,
what they do.
like you gotta respect
Shout out
that. And
my
like
boy.
if you double him, that's single coverage for Julio.
They about to trade Julio.
They better.
Shout out
If
the
they
boy
don't,
Marcus Broccoli.
yes, sir.
That shit is
Yo.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I got the
1-on-1 with
Falcons there.
CJ.
I got Jaguars. So I got them at 5 and 6.
I'll take the Falcons.
4 and 7.
Dang, Ryan. 3 and 7? Oh, you
3
3
and
and 8. This nigga. Jaguars at Rams. We got a schedule, boy.
3 and 9.
Dang. That jump ugly.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I don't have faith in that game.
Neither.
Not with
I got
staff
5
and
and
those
7.
targets. Not with staff and those targets in that defense.
And they
No,
got
I'm good.
Tutu. They got that boy Tutu.
Yeah. Yeah, keep going. Let's speed this up. Let's speed this up. Let's speed this up.
All right. Jaguars Titans.
I see us splitting that, so I'll take a dub there. Jags.
Texas Jaguars.
Jags.
4 and 10.
Jaguars Jets.
Jets. Jets.
Jaguars.
Jags.
Jags.
Jaguars
Yeah.
Patriots.
All right, Zach Wilson.
Okay, I'm ready to bet on it right now. Who bet?
much you betting?
I'm betting. Let's go.
I'm it's a double bet because I'm betting money and it's got to be something like we got to spin a wheel for some shit or something. That's a big game.
Okay.
That's a big game for the pod.
We-
Hey,
Yo, happy birthday, brother.
happy birthday, broski. I ain't seen you.
Yeah.
DD.
All right. Jaguars Patriots.
Hold up, I forgot what I'm at record wise. How many games?
Yeah,
is
don't
it?
worry about
4 and
that.
11.
I'm at 5 and something.
I know I'm at
One
like
game left.
And you at 5 and 10.
I'm like 7
I got
and
him at
6
4
or
and
something.
Jaguars. You got
That
an
many
idea.
games?
Jaguars
lost.
Patriots, and then Colts Jaguars. They're 17 this year.
Yeah. We're going to find a way to
Yeah.
get something out of there.
I think. Yeah, I'm gonna tone that down. I was saying 8 wins at first. I'm gonna go.
After
Can
he
I
went
take
through the
6 and a
schedule,
half?
He's like, 6 and a half. You know, this man hedging his bet over here in this bit.
Y'all got some shit going on.
Yeah, boy, that's brutal right
Fuck
there,
that
boy.
schedule.
Dang,
That's how we
For
get.
real.
That's how we going. That's how we start.
we gotta take the NFC West, my nigga.
That's how we gonna start off, my boy, like that.
Yo, how y'all feel about Travis Etienne getting tried out a receiver?
First, I like to put note that there was nobody at that camp for him to play running back and actually do anything, for one. For two, it's like, let me see what you got running routes, because we definitely got James Robinson, and this is going to give us some different things we could do before the snap and with plays, you know what I'm saying? So let me see what you can do. And three, if I'm Travis Etienne, shit, I want to be a wide receiver one because you know them boys get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cha-ching, Urban put me on them dollars because at running back, it's hard to get the bag.
Bro, I don't see it like that, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with being a receiver. It got everything to be Alvin Kamara.
I mean, that's what I'm
like
saying. That's what I feel. But I don't think it's on the think like Sean Payton shit. I just think it's on the skills this man got is like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's already shown us that in college. So why would I not want to exploit this and use it as a weapon? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what up, Brandon? We got the boys tuning in today. Shout out to the homies.
Hey, if you tapping in, just give us a thumbs up and share that thing if you would like. You know what I mean? Help you boys grow out here in this bit. You dig?
Hey, go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube. Subscribe. Hit that like button.
Indeed. Hey, all of those plugs. All of those plugs that we are forced to do. Our hands are being twisted behind our backs. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I look at ETN. Look, bro, like kind of like what you were saying, Peter. Wasn't nobody out there for him to like. What running drills you gonna really get out of some OTAs or some shit like that?
Yeah, and I think it was like one offensive lineman even there.
Right. Yeah, so you might as well go out there, get your route running in early. You know what I'm saying? Learn that playbook from that side of the book as well, because we're still using this man as a running back. Like it's Travis Etienne.
100%. He's gonna be the number one runner.
Offense. Bro, I think our offense is low-key deadly, bro.
The thing is, the offense is low-key deadly, just like everybody else's offense is low-key deadly.
But if we just had that,
but if it clicks,
if we just had that tight end, bro.
If it clicks,
if we had that tight end that you're talking about, ST.
Nah,
we had that tight end,
I think even without a tight end, 100%. If you got good blockers at tight end, this offense, if everything else clicks, can be good without a good pass catching tight end. Because I think that don't sleep on the power that you got with Chenault and Chark with somebody who could throw like Trevor. Like that's going to change what the receivers look like, period, you know?
Yeah.
And then we can throw to both of our running backs. Oh my goodness. And I didn't even bring up Marvin Jones for a reason because he was my secret weapon.
X Factor, boy.
Bro.
Hey, especially in the red zone.
He's going to be a 1.5 playing in the slot. Like, what's up? Who won it?
No, that's facts.
He's going to be out here with a "Hey Trevor" sign. I'm open.
Look, man, like on paper, our offense looks amazing. You know what I mean? And like, obviously, we would like to see that come to fruition. We just got to see how execution happens. Because
bro,
you can have the best of intentions, but if your execution ain't there.
But them boys working on it right now. All we gotta do is hope for that good training camp.
Yeah.
And we can get this Jaguars versus Jets AFC Championship game. Jets for the Super Bowl, baby.
Yo, what's going on with them boys? I was just about to ask you that. What's going on with them?
Yeah.
Let me let you know.
Right.
First of all,
what's the insider on the Jets?
First of all, the biggest deal for me right now is a key return. You know, CJ Mosley is a big deal to me. Our defense is a big difference with him playing. So him coming back with the changes that Salah's making on defense, I like that. I like that we got some boys in camp that I seen trying to play cornerback because we ain't got no real ones. But we got a couple young boys trying to play. And the boys that been throwing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's been all right. I ain't ready to put my stamp on Zach. I'll give y'all about week 3. I'll let y'all know if it's trash.
My man get a 3-week evaluation period. What the hell is going on?
I'm going to see him in preseason.
Hey. We ain't got no preseason.
First of all, I think the Jags need to take Hard Knocks. Oh, yeah, no preseason. The Jags taking hard knocks would be epic for the team.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if we can get with
I'm
the
good.
Jets,
I remember when we got
players now.
Hard Knocks. That was awesome, bro.
We got players, bro.
We just need to get.
We got Trevor. We got Trevor swinging his hair.
The best pass catching type.
Travis.
Like, I don't know what happened to bro. He fell. I mean, everybody kind of fell off under Gase. Gase happened.
It's a 3-game pass.
It is a 3-game preseason.
Yes, and they took one preseason game and added a regular season.
Regular season.
I forgot they shortened it.
Yeah, they want that money, boy. You tripping?
One way or another, y'all gonna run these 20 games this year. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gonna get
20 weeks.
But yeah, bro. Ryan was talking about Julio earlier, bro.
Ooh.
The Falcons have officially said that Julio's on the trading block.
Okay, so
Ninja Tank Peach.
What I gotta trade? What I gotta trade? Because I'm trading it. I'm trading it. Who you want? Take it. What you want? Take it.
Julio on the
give us Julio. You give Julio, then I believe in Zach Wilson. Before I even see him play, I don't got to give you week 3. You give us Julio,
it don't matter.
And I'm gonna be over here making slogans.
Give up one of the first.
I'll give it up.
And who else? Y'all give up Quinnen?
Fuck no.
No.
You giving up Quinnen?
Fuck
no.
We want Quinnen in the first.
The homie Marcus is a Falcons fan,
bro. It's not gonna really break, Mark, because man.
Sorry, bro.
Y'all ain't did nothing with Julio. Let me show you how it's done. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I miss you, dog, because I miss you, dog, because we used to watch all the games every weekend
condo
and argue over who team. I done see my boy go ham for them Falcons too.
Facts. That's big ass facts. You know what I mean?
We ain't gonna talk about the Super Bowl.
But yo, the top 3 teams is the Ravens, the 49ers, and the Patriots.
The Ravens don't need them. I can see the
49ers. What do you mean the Ravens don't need them?
The fact that the Patriots are in it means every team in the NFL is in it because we got to stop that from happening no matter what.
That's facts. I look at it this way because it's not just 3. It's not just 3 teams. It's not just 3 teams. When I look at this, realistically, like you got D-Hop, he out there trying to recruit Julio to come to Arizona. You also have
lying.
Yes, no, that's facts. D-Hop is out here trying to recruit Julio to Arizona.
First of all, if that happens, I quit.
Football.
I quit.
Absolutely.
Because if you got D-Hop on one side, Julio on the other side,
AJ Green in the slide. No, AJ Green in the slide.
Oh God!
Toasty.
Oh, can't let that happen.
Oh,
bro!
I would rather him go to the Patriots than the Cardinals right now.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Cardinals, that ain't happen. That ain't happening, bro. That ain't happening.
We're not doing that. I'd rather him go to the Cardinals than the Patriots.
NFL players right now are trying to do their damnedest to become NBA players. They're trying to have the power. This would be that for one of those huge first steps if he was to go to Arizona in regards to the players having the power. You see what I'm saying?
If it's between Arizona and the Patriots, go play with D-Hop, boy, because do not come to my division if you're not on my team. I'm not dealing with that.
Well, he ain't going to the Jets.
That's because the Patriots need him, bro.
Bro, no, they don't.
They need a receiver.
They need fucking Belichick to fucking retire.
Yeah.
Y'all got
That's not what they need.
They got a receiver.
Did he just try us? We talking about Julio and he just brought up Elijah Moore.
Who is 5?
Yeah, Elijah Moore can take off.
Yeah, y'all got Elijah, bro. Y'all good.
And manually mute his mic. We talking to you, Ryan.
like Shades, your mic is good.
Shit.
So
y'all good, bro. Y'all good.
The top teams, and I have this on the thumbnail, so I'm pulling this up because I'm having a brain fart right now. But there we go. The top teams currently, if this thing wants to fucking open up because make me look like a fool, is San Francisco, Baltimore, Tennessee, Patriots, and the Cardinals. Currently, at least the teams that are making some sort of an effort in this case. Who y'all think is the best landing spot for him though? Like, what is the best landing spot for him out of those teams?
I don't know about out of those teams. I mean, out of those teams, I would probably say Baltimore. But I can see him going to other places. I mean, is that the 5 places he wants to go to, or that's
No.
top 5?
No. That's just the 5 that have put something out there so far.
Put him on the Seahawks, honestly.
They don't need him. Just like Arizona really don't need him, but
right.
That would be crazy if Arizona got him though, because that would be. I think it would be the first time in NFL history that the number 1 and number 2 player in the country coming out of high school ends up on the same team playing the same position.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say the 49ers, simply because I can see Kittle.
Debo.
It's nasty.
Brandon Ayuk.
That would open things up so much more for Kittle. And Kittle already seems like he'd be running wide open out there in the field. You know what I mean? But like
he getting one-on-ones.
That would open things. Defense. Like they automatically go. They're a contender. Like just like that. Like Julio. So even if Garoppolo start being trash, okay, we just spit our 3rd overall pick on Trey Lance. Get out here, young boy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to be that accurate. You got Julio, nigga. Just throw it. Like,
I think they're gonna roll with Jimmy for a little while.
They should.
But they said they're not gonna give it to him. They said Ted York said they're not gonna give it to him when he's not ready.
But if he go out there, he carving shit up.
Yeah. I think it is going to be a Patrick Mahomes situation. They're going to play him later on in the league in the season, or if they don't trade Jimmy G. Because what if the Patriots are not winning? Cam Newton is not playing well, but Mac Jones ain't ready.
Go back to the Patriots. But I don't think that he would want that.
Because they drafted Mac Jones. Yeah.
Because he knows it's a short-term fix.
Yeah.
No. You put
that's like
Garoppolo back there. That's just not a disaster, but just like a slap. Yeah, it doesn't show good faith from the team. You know what I mean? Like
right.
Garoppolo too young.
They just drafted old boy.
Garoppolo too young to be just bringing him in and being like, yeah, we gonna do nah. Bro.
I wonder where Garoppolo gonna wind up at. Denver.
Second string on 49ers.
Hey, why not?
Hey, might as well.
Why not? Why leave?
Why leave, bro? You never know what could happen. You can regain the team in an instant. I think his best landing spot is the Ravens. Because I know they got Bateman, and also they have Hollywood. None of them touch Julio. Mark Andrews, you know what I mean? But none of them touch Julio. And I think that, especially for Hollywood, this makes it so much easier for him. Because realistically, if you got Bateman and Julio, you can now play Hollywood in the slot like you should have been playing this whole damn time.
They got Sammy too.
Sammy is not going to be on this. Sammy won't be a starter. He would be great depth. Any injuries, any you need, taps on the helmet, need to get somebody to come in. That's a good spot for Sammy.
Bateman over Sammy?
I'm starting my first rounder over him. Yes. You didn't draft him in the first round for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the receiver really ain't like
playing time. I'm giving him playing time, but I don't know if
I'd rather that. If I'm Sammy, I'd rather be able to come in fresh and do some electrifying shit on a couple plays. That's probably better for his injury proneness and all that. Right. What?
Yeah.
If I'm Sammy, that might maximize my career. I might be able to do more efficiently. Because let's not say when Sammy's on the field and healthy, he's explosive. You know what I'm saying? The problem is he faces an injury like every other damn game.
Feel like that, right?
Bro,
Definitely feel like that.
I want to play him in fantasy, but he can't stay healthy.
All right, so y'all boys got anything else on this Julio?
Yes.
Nah,
yes.
man.
All right, well, let's slide over to the NBA, man. And we got to start this whole thing off with the homie Kwame Brown popping off on everybody right now. And I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. I don't really care about to go into what he said and this, that, and the other. This is what I care about. I feel like it's warranted for him to come out here and say everything he said. All people have done since he's gotten to the NBA was shit on Kwame Brown. At some point, you have to be able to turn around and get your shit off too. You can't just let people just shit all over you your whole life, half of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, it don't work like that. Like, yeah, I might not have been great at basketball, but like, I might not have been great at NBA basketball, but I can ball. I might not have been deserving of the number one pick, but I didn't necessarily not deserve to be in the league. Some people talk so much reckless shit about that man's name.
Yeah.
And if
that draft wasn't even that good. I mean, the draft was good. I mean, it was okay, but Pau Gasol should have been the one that went number one. Honestly, if you look back on the time, Pau Gasol should have been the one going number one. But you had Shane Battier in that draft and everything like that. If Kwame had been drafted later on, anything but number one, they wouldn't be talking about him like this. You know what I'm saying? And he played 12 years in the league.
Like, you don't play 12
They said he
for
made
nothing.
65. That's what I'm saying. They said he made 65 million.
So if he made that much, you really can't say nothing. What can you really say? Like, shit, he fooled NBA teams enough to get 65 mil out of their ass. You know,
that's a lot of damn money.
Seasons, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a lot of damn money. You know what I'm saying? I look at it, man. Like, I just feel like him popping off, especially if it's gonna be former players like Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson and Gilbert Arenas, and y'all gonna have the audacity to talk to me. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk my. I'm gonna
bro.
my shit.
You heard what Charlamagne said?
Yeah. Did you hear what he said back to Charlamagne?
I didn't hear either. What's that?
So tell us what he said.
Are we talking about Charlamagne said what?
No, tell us what Charlamagne said.
From what I saw, Charlamagne said, "Yo, I used to he's from South Carolina, or I used to go to school with his sister and his brother or something like that, and they heard stories about his uncles and his father, and Kwame Brown's father and his uncle like killed their baby mamas before, and they in prison and stuff like that."
And then Kwame came back and said, first off, you don't get to speak on my family. 1, 2, you remember that time you put that drug in that girl's drink and you and your homeboys tried to rape that girl? Boy came back and clapped back on Charlamagne so quick. I was like, hey, bro, right now,
y'all just need to leave Kwame alone. Like,
Kwame is the rebuttal king right now, fam. Y'all don't want to fuck with Kwame right now, bro.
That nigga back-to-back drink right now. Oh, man.
Yo, I was listening.
Not again.
Bro, I was listening to Bomani's podcast before we started podding, and he was saying he wanted to see Kwame like with on a comedy show, like, and just have people heckling at him and him just fire back on them, like right there. Bang, bang, bang. Just fire off on them boys.
Y'all laughing at my cowboy hat? Your girl with a ride, you punk bitch. Like, you know. Pause. I'm like, yo, Kwame, like, yo, we gotta step outside. I'm like, you out of pocket right now.
Ooh, bro. All I know is that, like I said, he warranted for everything he fucking said in my eyes. Especially if it's gonna be coming from people like Charlamagne. Like, yo, who the fuck are you to say anything about my life?
No, but
nobody got it worse than Matt Barnes to me, bro.
Nobody.
Yeah, but the thing about the Charlamagne thing, like, I would have probably said something like that too if he was talking about my family like that and you don't know me. But Charlamagne was saying, like, you better leave Kwame Brown alone. Like Kwame for real. That's what he was saying. He said you better leave him alone. But by saying leave him alone, he released some information on Kwame, which Kwame then came back. Right. You know what I'm saying? But Charlemagne wasn't like picking at him. He was saying, like, yo, you better leave him alone. But it's kind of funny because in saying hey, leave him alone,
you sitting here airing out information.
You over here airing out information about this man's family that you ain't got no business speaking on your public platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't your business to tell. That wasn't your business to tell.
He did that on purpose.
Of course he did.
But he was saying like, yo, Kwame, do what he said. You better shut up.
I just want to see Kwame, Steven Jackson, and Kwame versus Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. Like, not in no debate. I'm talking about in like a steel cage. You know what I'm saying? Drop the cage down on the podcast booth, and let's see what really go down. You know what I'm saying? Because Kwame gonna be coming out here swinging with years of niggas talking shit about him.
Didn't he say something about Matt Barnes jumping the fence at a house he was at or something like that?
Yo, he said a bunch of shit. He said Matt Barnes is the light skinned nigga that couldn't hang out with the white kids because he was too dark skinned, but had to act like a jackass around the black kid to prove that he was cool enough to even be around. He was just like you just couldn't fit in no matter what you did. Like, yo, he was just going in.
Only Pat know what I'm talking about. Only Pat know what I'm talking about. Putting them boys in the steel cage, hell in the cell. You know what I'm saying? So my man Kwame can have weapons. You know what I'm saying? My man need the chair. He need the kendo stick. He need a table. He need the ladder. You know what I'm saying? The steps.
First of all, Kwame look like he gonna be the nigga going under the ring looking for shit. What the fuck we outside got? This is a sledgehammer. Fuck this. Barbed wire wrapped around this. I'm gonna light it on fire. Let's go. ECW, bitch.
And then I'm gonna shoot you in the face with a fire extinguisher. You know what time it is, man.
I'm throwing what's the things? The little thumbtacks on the floor.
Bags. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying to see between them three. And really, it can just be one-on-one. Kwame versus Matt Barnes, because I need to see that, because you know Matt Barnes think he hard ever since he threw the ball in Kobe's face and Kobe didn't flinch. You know what I'm saying? Like
Kobe the realest nigga ever because of shit like that. Like you know how not human you gotta be for that. Like that's a natural. You know how close that shit was, son. Like that's a natural like reaction.
Yeah, and he made that shit seem like.
He looked at that nigga like he was stupid. Like, what you thought that was gonna do, bro? Like, I would, if I was him, I would have jumped back. Like, I'd have been like, "Oh shit, he didn't jump."
Instant reaction reflex would have been even just a slight jump back. But no, Kobe was just stepping side to side. Like, what's up, nigga? You know what time it is? Yeah, do it and see what happens. I'm gonna let you do it, but you're gonna see what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
I wanted you to do it.
Yo, let's move on here to big deal or nah. That LeBron 3 over Steph in the play-in game. Shades, big deal or nah?
I'm gonna go nah. I'm gonna go. It's not a big deal. Like a lot of people saying it was a lucky shot. I don't think that was luck. Like, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't luck. The way that he shot it, he did have to lean back. He don't usually shoot like that, but. I don't think that was because he's made a couple of shots from deep this year. You know what I'm saying? If he had never made shots from deep, then I'd be like, yeah, that's kind of lucky. But he's made like 4 or 5 shots like that from like 35 feet this year. So the fact that he was able to get the pass and do that, like that was that looked like a drill. That looked like a drill to me.
Like the form
immediately. He didn't care who was right there. He was fading back and shooting. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, the only other thing I wanted to that I can compare it to is just like because Steph Curry is legendary, he's dangerous, and I heard an analogy. I think it was Nick Wright from First Things First. He was talking about it, and he was saying like the best people or the most dominant players always find a way to win. Like he compared LeBron James to Tom Brady. And Steph Curry to Drew Brees. And he was like, both of them are like super accurate and everything like that. But when Tom Brady plays Drew Brees, he wins the majority of the time. Because in the end, they're going to find a way to win. You know, they're the more dominant player. So it's not the same, but I kind of get it because Steph Curry and Drew Brees are more accurate, but Tom Brady and LeBron James are not as accurate or as deadly a shooter, you know, but they're more dominant in other areas overall. So I didn't really think it was a big deal. No.
Peach, big deal or nah?
It was a big deal. It's a big deal as fuck. Because one, vice versa, it would have been a big deal. Two, niggas always talking shit about LeBron can't do that. That's the moment that niggas always talk shit about LeBron in. He passed the ball. He do this. He do that. Take the shot, bro. Did he not do it? And still, niggas want to find a way not to give him credit for it. Like, what's up with that?
Drip is the main one that say that too. He the main one that say that.
It's definitely a big deal. Big deal.
Yeah, Drip Bayless.
Just because I just like, just exactly, Pete took the words out my mouth. I was just waiting because like, that's always been the narrative. You know what I'm saying? He's a pass first player. Like when the game's on the line, he's looking for his teammates to save him. He gave the ball to KCP and was like, all right, do what you're going to do. KCP gave it back with like, what, 2 seconds? When the ball hit his hand, like, I gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that just goes to show you, like, if he has to, he will, but that's just not his primary focus. But now that he made the shot, like, people just like, it's lucky he don't do that. I mean, haters gonna hate. I mean, I pretty much feel like LeBron know that at this point in his career.
So for me, not a big deal. Why is it not a big deal? The stat. That is his 97th game go ahead shot. And in the last 25 years, he's second in that category, only behind Kobe at 101. It's not a big deal because for the people that claim that this man never does this, to be second in the last 25 years in that exact type of shot in that type of situation, it can't be that big of a deal if you've done it 97 times. You know what I'm saying?
Like that one he did in the championship game when he hit that runner going out of bounds and it went off the glass.
And like ricochet right off the edge of the backboard and got to the hoop. Yeah. Like the man has done this time and time again. The thing is that people only highlight when he doesn't make it. You know, especially if we talking about the haters. If we talking about the Skip Baylesses, if he would have missed that shot, how long would Skip would have went in about him missing that shot? But when he makes that shot, how long does Skip Bayless try to find ways to discredit him making the shot? The man talking about it was a luck shot. How was it a luck shot? The man shot with exact form. The man also had like you said, he was fading away. Yeah, he was fading away. He was also trying to draw a foul on Steph in front of him by kicking his leg out.
No, he should have fell. He would have got the foul.
Exactly.
He should have fell.
But then if he falls, then what happens? Okay, if he falls there, Shades, what happens? What do people call him? LaFlop? That's what they're gonna call him? So no matter what he does, the man can't win towards his haters.
Steph and Harden do that junk all the time.
But it don't matter.
They don't get it like LeBron.
The argument is that LeBron is too big to be.
So I get it. He more of a G for standing up, but still at the same time, I'm going for that 1-point shot, bro. You ain't coming back. I'm sorry, because that's the NBA right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and I get what you're saying, Ryan. When people say like he's too big to be, but some of the times when my man be going into the paint, he ain't going against Steph. You know what I mean? He be getting hacked like a motherfucker. So eventually, you gotta weigh a little bit some of those out.
Bro, I would have did that junk against Steph, bro. I would have gave him a piece of his own medicine. I'm sorry, bro. You did that junk all the time.
I would have shimmied in that nigga face.
Like, hey, yo, nothing was funnier than when Chris Paul did that shit to him in the playoffs.
Yes, bro. and then Steph got the best of him. And then Steph turned that shit around quick and got the best of his ass. You know
yo, I knew he was in trouble because when he did that to Steph had this little smirk on his face, like, all right, nigga, like I got something for you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Like, yo, ST, I got a ninja take for you. LeBron related. It's a rumor that was circulating recently that when LeBron was deciding on his next move, he was actually wanting to go to the New York Knicks, but his wife wanted to go to the Lakers because of LA.
How does that make you feel, Shades?
It don't make me feel no type of way. I think it kind of sucks for if this rumor is true, it kind of sucks for Laker Nation. Now Laker Nation probably ain't gonna wanna. Oh, you want to go to the Knicks, nigga? Like they gonna be like, they gonna feel hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna be hurt, bro. Like that's the only thing. I just hope it's a rumor. I hope it ain't true.
Look, was the rumor like before? What was the rumor before he went to the Lakers, or is it? Like,
it was when he was when he was with the Cavs, and like he was deciding on where he wanted to go and where he was going to sign and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He wanted to go to the Knicks, but his wife wanted to go to LA. I mean, Lakers was on his list too, of course. I guess they would be number 2 if he wanted to go to New York, but she wanted to go to LA, and I don't blame her. I probably would have did that too. I probably would have did that. I'd rather go to LA than New York.
Yeah.
Especially right now.
Like, I'm saying, like, if that was his options beforehand, and now that you know that was where he was leaning, but he ended up going elsewhere, like, that don't make you feel like, damn, we could have had LeBron. Right, we could have had LeBron at this point.
Yeah, but we would have been nasty right now, and we would have had D Rose with Randall, and
the Knicks would have won a championship. The Knicks would have won a championship. The Knicks would have won a champ. What you eyeing for?
West last year?
Huh?
Who would have been on the West?
Excuse me? You think that y'all would have lost? Y'all would have lost last year if he was on the Knicks?
I think we would have been in the championship, but
because you forgetting about the part of he went to the Knicks, but he also brought somebody with him because he wasn't finna just go to the Knicks as the Knicks was put together at that point in time.
Ooh, AD would have been there. Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah. Julius with Derek, bro. Give me that all day, boy. Okay. That would have been nasty. Mm-hmm. That would have been nasty.
Filthy is what that would have been.
That would have been better than the Lakers right now.
Wholeheartedly. You feel me?
If you add in, because some of the players that's on here right now wouldn't have been on the team, he would have added more pieces.
Yeah.
You know how LeBron be. He would have added more pieces. Different pieces.
Man, it's crazy. Just think about that. Speaking of the Knicks, though, heard y'all boys sold them playoff tickets in 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Them Knicks fans hungry for some playoffs, man. When the last time y'all was in the playoffs?
What? 2012?
Yeah, 9 years. And I heard them playoff tickets weren't cheap either, bro.
It was like a stack. The lowest one was a stack.
In a pandemic, that bitch sold out in 20 minutes.
The pandemic.
The pandemic.
That bitch sold out in 20 minutes and during a pan-fucking-demic, bro. It's crazy. That's crazy.
But yo, but this is what I want y'all opinion on. I need y'all to help me cycle through this because the Nets couldn't sell their playoff tickets, and James Harden had to create a little Harden code that if they use it, he'll pay for half of their ticket. Mm-hmm. So, can y'all explain to me how the Nets fans not showing up for Brooklyn. I mean, I understand the Knicks, but how the Nets fans not showing up for Brooklyn? Do they think that they like they're not vibing with their superstars?
No, it's just not as many Nets fans. Not real ones. Not real ones. Now you got to think about this. Since they've been together, have they had a full stadium? Have they they haven't even had an opportunity to have a full arena. But even if they would have, it would have been a whole bunch of fair weather fans coming from other areas to also go there. The New York, I can't speak on this, so I'm gonna let the people that's been up in New York tell me about the difference between the number of Knicks fans and Nets fans.
Because Nets was in New Jersey.
Yeah, huge. That's what I tell people that I was saying I probably would have been a Brooklyn Nets fan if I grew up and had that as my team. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I had
kind of like the Clippers, huh? It's kind of like the Clippers, huh? At least they got their own stadium.
Like the LA the Clippers, arena. Yeah. The Nets got Barclays, and obviously we know where the Knicks play. The old Madison, good old Madison.
The Mecca.
The Mecca. You know what I mean? All right. I think it's time for who you got?
Who you got?
Shades, get us started, brother.
All right, who you got? MVP list. Finally here, the finalists.
Mm-hmm.
Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, and Steph Curry made his way on the top 3. Steph Curry. Who you got, Ryan?
Jokic. Okay. See, I understand how Steph Curry made it to this list, especially after this last month that my dog has had. I think he averaging 37 a game, you know? So I get it. But Jokic has been the most consistent player all season as well as the most valuable to his team.
Yeah.
Injuries to his star player, his star teammate, Jamal Murray, no problem. No problem. You know how big it is. Any other team, they lose Jamal Murray, and how big of a problem that is.
Yeah. I think that playoff run, like he grew a lot from that, and I think people really underestimate how much Jokic grew from that actual run in the playoff.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I'm
run in the playoffs.
I'm going Joker. I'm going Joker as well, but I think it's underestimated how good Michael Porter Jr. has been as well.
Nah, it's not. That's why
he's on the. I mean, he's on the list. But what I'm saying is, Michael Porter Jr. helped Joker keep his status. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
I can agree with that. Peach, who you got? MVP finalists.
I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
You going Steph Curry with the rock, boy?
That's what you landed on, bro?
Nah, but I mean, I give that man his mad respect, though.
Of course.
But I'm gonna stick with Embiid, even though I still think that Joker probably gonna get him. But
I respect it. I mean,
but that's who you want, though. You want Embiid because they number 1 in the East. I feel you.
Yeah.
I think he made a big time comeback for him.
Oh, I got a ninja take before we continue on with who you got. Yeah, we talked about LeBron's 3. But that boy Jason Tatum dropped a 50 burger on their head. in a moment that we were looking for him to step up. In a moment where they needed him to step up. This was these steps and now obviously that's a play-in game, and we still got a series to play. But that was the first sign of something that you was looking for, Shades, in regards to this man stepping up in big time games. 50 burger?
It's not just the 50 burger is fantastic. What I still want to see what's going to happen later on in the Celtics. I'm proud of what I saw because he came at Westbrook and he made Westbrook flinch.
Mm-hmm.
He made Westbrook, like, Westbrook was disengaged in that game. Like, It wasn't just, I mean, the defense that they had against Westbrook had him frustrated, but Westbrook was getting frustrated, and Jason Tatum was the one guarding Westbrook some majority of the time I saw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was challenging him, so he got mad respect for me for that. You know what I'm saying? But I want to still see later on when the pressure gets more. You know what I'm saying? When you get deeper in the playoffs, when these playoffs go, it's game 4, game 5. You know, just show me that consistency. You don't got to drop 50. You ain't got to drop 50 every time.
50
you know what I'm saying? That's not what I want to
requirement.
see. I was proud of what I saw with his decision making. His shot was more efficient, driving the basket. His defense, he played a great all-around game.
Yeah. So I just wanted to drop that ninja take in there because, like, I watched that game, and I was like, this boy was getting to the line relentlessly, 17-17 from the line. 17-7, you got to that line 17 times, knocked down all 17 of them bitches. That was a great performance by him, man. But all right, let's get back to who you got. All right, most improved player list. We got Jeremy Grant, Michael Porter Jr., and Julius Randle. Shades. Who you got? Yes, we know. Matter of fact, hold on. We gonna help you out just so everybody else can see what you trying to show off there. Let's do this.
Look at that logo. Looks so clean.
So trash.
It looks so clean, man. It looks clean.
It ain't even nothing. It's just a word.
So okay, we assuming that this fool going with Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he was in the MVP talk. He better win the most improved.
Ryan, who you got?
I'll go with Julius Randle.
The truth.
I got Julius.
Peach, who you got? Okay, Peach got Julius. Okay, and I got Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr. just cooking, nigga.
No, I got Julius, but like Michael Porter Jr. is like my number 2. Kind of back to what you said about the MVP, about Joker, and like with Murray going down and Michael Porter Jr. helping him keep that status. Michael Porter Jr. stepped up, you know what I mean, and in a big ass way. But Julius Randle been a beast all damn season. You can't knock that. Sixth man of the year.
I want him on the Knicks.
That's understandable. Sixth man of the year. We got Jordan Clarkson, Joe Ingles, and Derrick Rose. Ryan, who you got?
Give me Joe Ingles.
Yeah. Okay. Peach, who you got?
Jordan Clarkson.
I'm not mad at that.
I like what that boy did.
ST, who you got?
I got Derrick Rose. I got D Rose.
Man. You're a good man. Yeah. My boy Brandon, no.
Yeah.
You already know where your boy Shay's going. You know.
I mean, it's only been 2 straight categories where your ass is over here. Like,
right.
No bias. No bias at all, of course.
Pure bias. Straight
up bias.
Straight up bias.
Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean, bro? All right. All right. So we're gonna go to the next here. Rookie of the year. Oh God, I know where he's going on this one too. Shades. We're gonna start. No. Peach. Who you got? Rookie of the year. My bad. LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, and Tyrese Halliburton.
Well,
I'm sorry.
You know who balls?
Pause.
Okay, so Melo is what you're saying?
Pause.
Okay.
Damn, y'all gotta be silly. Damn. LaMelo Ball. Damn.
Melo.
Okay, Shades, who you got?
Melo.
Melo is Carmelo. This man has not been in the league long enough to take the Melo over. That's disrespectful.
Anthony Edwards. Sorry, that's
Halliburton. No, I'm just playing Anthony Edwards.
Hey, I get that though, because he's played the whole year and he's got
the whole year. Yeah. That time.
And I don't think Melo's had a 40-point game yet. I don't think Melo had a 40-point game, so he got points.
What's the name? Got a 40 burger.
2 of them.
Yeah, he got a couple 40 burgers.
Yeah,
he got 2 of them.
Yeah.
And he got the dunk of the year.
He's got a lot of good things going for him, is what we saying,
bro. For real, bro. So I won't be surprised.
All love to Melo, because Melo been out here. His passing ability is nuts, bro. Crazy. And I'm waiting to see them build around him, because once they put some better shooters around that boy Melo, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap.
Michael Porter or something.
Defensive player of the year: Rudy Gobert, Ben Simmons, and Draymond Green. ST, who you got? I don't like none of these niggas. Can I say that? Where's Bam?
Why you don't like none?
Where is Bam?
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Bam should be up here.
Where's my dog
over
Bam?
Rudy. I like Bam over Gobert.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about this.
Yeah, not at all. But I'm gonna go with Ben Simmons, just like my dog Mark is going with Ben Simmons also. You know what I'm saying? Out of this list. Shades, who you got?
I'm going with Draymond. I think his defense has a lot to do on top of what Steph got going on with how they got back in the playoff race. And he's been guarding all the toughest, all the big guys. He's guarding all of them, and he's running point and setting up assists. So, along with Joker, he's a point center as well. You can't even say point forward anymore because he's a point center. He's earned that respect.
I've been trying to tell these fools that man ain't nothing but just a short ass center out here. You know what I mean?
There you
go. Ryan, who you got? I feel you, by the way. Where the fuck Bam at?
I don't really care. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bam switch on every guard, on every switch. He don't even care who it is.
At all.
And plays.
And D their ass up. Pause.
They think they go into the basket for the layup, and he's pinning it to the backboard. He's right there. Like, I just feel it's disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel disrespect. It's all right. But, like, I give it to Ben, but I'm not very happy. You know, some bullshit. Outrageous.
Peach, who you got?
Peach is going to go with Draymond Green as well. You know I'm a Draymond fan. I always tell y'all he's a defensive specialist.
Thing is about Draymond is I appreciate Draymond. I don't like that nigga though.
You know why I like Draymond? Because he's the new generation of Lamar Odom.
Lamar had a better J than him though.
Absolutely.
All day. But as far as like an all-around player that can give you whatever you need if he can, you know what I'm saying? Like my man will shoot threes if he has to. Like he'll do whatever. Like
yeah. I feel that. Yeah.
I kind of feel like he's like a upgrade from Dennis Rodman to me, minus all the craziness. But it's just that Dennis don't have the assisting ability and the dribbling ability that Draymond has. But as far as being like a defensive presence and just being a force down low that's undersized, he kind of reminds me of Rodman when he's down low.
Man, Draymond looked like every time he shoot a three, he's shooting it with a backpack on. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, dude. His back looks stiff as hell.
All right, we got Coach of the Year, Quinn Snyder, Tom Thibodeau, and Monty Williams. Peach, who you got?
I think I'm gonna go with Thibodeau. I think it's big time.
Oh, that's
like,
facts,
I think it's big time that he did that in the Big Apple. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Show a little love to Tibbs. Shades, who you got?
I'm actually gonna go Monty.
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
More impressed by Monty than Tibbs.
Let's see who you got. And I'm also going with Monty Williams. Like what he's doing out there in the West. In the West?
Money.
What Tibbs did with the Knicks is impressive, but what Monty did with the Suns, I think they was way farther away. They was way farther away from being where they're at right now than what the Knicks was where they at. Yeah. I think the Knicks was supposed to be in the 4 to 6 spot. Like that's what they were supposed to be. They're exactly where it's supposed to be, between 4 and 6. Mm-hmm. But the Suns being number 2 in the West,
ridiculous.
Ain't nobody see that.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And anybody say they did is a liar.
In a year.
They said they seen it because they were undefeated last year in the book.
Nah.
It was like if y'all ain't see it, oh you didn't know.
And they were showing. You
didn't know.
Yo ass better call somebody. Hit ass. All right, let's start. Speaking of like that kind of voice, you know, sound like a ring announcer. And this bitch, just head over to that boxing. Are you ready? To, you know what I mean? Like, no, hit him a couple times real quick. We got Manny Pacquiao versus. Somebody say this man's name. Errol Spence.
Errol.
August 27th. How y'all feeling about that? How y'all feeling? Who you got? Crickets. Fucking crickets.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and step out on the limb. Give me Errol. Give me Spence.
Oh, I'm taking Spence, but how I feel about this fight? That's how I feel about it. I'm just like straight up. Like, bro, they disrespecting the fans right now, bro. It should be Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Like, stop playing. They did the same thing with Floyd and Pacquiao. It should be Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. After this Pacquiao fight, his next person should be Terrence Crawford. That would be the fight of like the longest time. Like, it'll be amazing fight.
Pacquiao.
Smoking that Pacquiao.
That boy on that Pacquiao.
Loud Pacquiao. Loud Pacquiao.
Loud Pacquiao.
Hold up, speaking of it.
Got that Pacquiao.
Stay off
the weed.
The reason why is because he's doing it for his country. He's about to come out here and show y'all he ain't old.
He's wise.
That boy 40, dog.
Stay off the weed. Who are you, Snoop Dogg in a green room? I mean, what the hell is going on?
What's wrong with Snoop Dogg in the green room? Love to hang out with Snoop Dogg in the green room.
Oh, that's facts. And with that said,
all of that.
I'm going with Spence. I don't know who the fuck he is, but I have a feeling.
ST, you ain't never
That's
heard
another
of
reason why I
Spence?
picked Pacquiao. I meant to say that, ST. ST, that's another reason I picked Pacquiao.
Bro, he got a belt, don't he? I could have sworn, bro. Yeah,
bro, like ST, go back and watch his highlights. This dude,
he got power.
He ain't like Floyd.
Like he
got moves and everything, but he tried to dominate you, bro, and end you. Like he'll take your punch and then return the punch. He's like a middleweight Joe Frazier, like you know what I'm saying. But he don't fight like that. But it's different. He just fight different. He try to overpower you, bro. Like straight up.
You said Pacquiao for the knockout round 3.
No, that's the thing. He gonna take Pacquiao punches. You know what I'm saying? He gonna stand with toe to toe with Pacquiao. I mean, they're gonna box, but he gonna show Pacquiao that, bro, I'm a dominate. He's not gonna back down. Is
this gonna be a knockout or are we going to decision?
I think it's gonna be a knockout.
See,
I don't know which one.
So you trying to say we're gonna have a Pacquiao knockout meme?
Again,
I think Pacquiao might get knocked out because Pacquiao only know how to come forward. That's all he do.
I'm here for the memes, so I'm trying to see Pacquiao laid face first on the mat again. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Return them punches, boy.
Yeah, let's
Pacquiao like the punch.
Let's talk about this album, man.
Yo,
let's talk about this album.
Gotta be album of the year.
J. Cole.
Album of the year.
J. Cole off season.
Gotta be.
I mean,
bro.
I mean,
it gotta be album of the year.
I mean, bro, this album is so fire. We start off with 95 South, bro. And like we were saying on the podcast last week, where I was saying, I don't want to tell you who's on that, who's the first voice you hear on this album, Chase. But when Killer Cam,
I did not expect Killer.
What?
Bro, I did not expect that, bro. And then to have Lil Jon at the end.
To take it from 95 up north all the way to down to Georgia, 95 South. Name of the song, 95 South, makes all the sense in the world. All the sense in the world.
Bro, that's one of my favorite songs.
Stop mid North Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's one of my favorite songs on there, bro. Yo, I'm digging. I was just about to answer that for you, bro. Number 1, I gotta say 95 South.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I gotta go Pride is the Devil.
Yeah.
Number 3, I gotta go Applying Pressure.
Okay.
I like 100 Mil and I like Amari. You know, we already heard Climb Back. I mean, all the mugs dope.
Yeah.
I think it's a hit. I think it's a classic. Like it's like on some Lauryn Hill classic shit. Like
I'll switch out Applying Pressure for 100 Mil. But everything else I'm on.
Peach, top 3 songs on this album, man.
Pride is the Devil. Applying Pressure. And Let Go My Hand, is that the name of it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Fire ass track, by the way.
Yeah.
My top 3 on this one is My Life, Applying Pressure, and Punching the Clock.
Punching the Clock is fine.
Like literally 3, 4, 5 is like where that album, like obviously 95 South, Get Me There, Get You Up, you know, Amari is a dope track, but like when I got to 3, 4, 5, I was like, bruh, I have definitely ran this album back after I finished listening to Punching the Clock. It ran it right back to My Life, so I can hear them 3 songs right over again, and then go
bro,
on.
Marcus, he getting a Grammy for that, bro.
Let somebody snub his ass on this one this time, bro.
Yeah.
Let somebody snub his ass at the Grammys. You know this nigga don't do the Grammys anyway.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man.
Because he already said with the Grammys on his wasn't
on
that
the
his
freestyle?
freestyle?
Yeah.
He in his jammies.
I'm in my jammies on sofa. You know what I mean? Out of let's rank this one. Let's rank this one. Out of 5 stars. What y'all giving this? I put mine up to how you do 4.5? Like this?
4 and a baby.
You giving it a 4.5?
Yeah.
4 and a baby.
Is it the best? Is it the greatest album? Like if you are, I'm not one of these people that just give out 5 stars just for the sake of giving out 5 stars. And at the same time, while I agree this is a classic album, it's not the best classic album I've heard. Those are the ones I consider 5 stars. I think this is I still think this is a ridiculously classic like album, but 4.5 stars.
I give it
Peach, what you got?
4.75. And because I'm greedy and I wanted a couple more tracks. I wanted some length to this albums. Give me 15 to 18, bro. That should make me really ride.
Marcus asked us, was it better than KOD? Absolutely.
No. You know why? I think it's different because he is better than he was on KOD. You know what I'm saying? I think his style of doing things is a little different, and he did a lot of different shit on this album in one project. Like, he hit a lot of different kind of flows, a lot of tempos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Production.
Yes, his production is better. Way better.
KOD was all his own production. KOD was his own production. This album was multiple producers. And like, but to me, this album was better than KOD. But I loved KOD. I know some people hated it, but I love that album. But that's just me.
I was playing that.
To me, what's funny is that he hasn't beat Friday Night Lights. And that's not even like a real album. I think that was like a mixtape, son. Like, I could play that.
This my
favorite J. Cole album. 3 times in a row.
This is my favorite J. Cole album. It's my favorite one. And I think that this, like, I don't think nobody's ever had a rollout like him. So let's think about this. He did the classic thing where you provide the singles before the album come out. So he gave us that. He gave us Climb Back and Interlude, right?
Yep.
Then you release a freestyle, a dope behind freestyle right before your album drop.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Okay. Then your album is fire. You come out, your album is fire. No denying.
You're missing
it
a
could
step.
possibly win.
You're missing a step because he dropped the Applying Pressure documentary on YouTube.
Right. Yeah. So that's taking it a step further. So the Applying Pressure documentary. Then your album come out, your album fire. Right? Arguably going to be album of the year, automatically up there. Right? Mm-hmm. Then you start playing videos, then you start releasing videos for your stuff, and then on the weekend that your album comes out, you are playing in your first basketball game, whether it be NBA, ABA, or Australian League, but this is in the African League. He's playing in the African League, and you're warming up to your album while you're doing the shoot around in the warm up. You're literally you're the hottest artist right now in the world, and you're playing basketball and getting paid for it in another profession. I ain't never seen a release like this, bro. It's very unique.
He had the best weekend of his life.
Like, for real, boy.
With his 3
Like,
points,
what?
3 assists, and 3 boards. I think he had 3 and 3, I believe, in his debut. 3 points, 3 assists, 3 boards, I believe, was the stats.
Okay.
But regardless, man, this was last weekend was a hell of a weekend for J. Cole, man. You know what I mean? Like, you got to give that man his props. Got to give that man his props for the dedication he putting into this game. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that ain't gonna work. I'm trying to give this man a round of applause, and it ain't allowing me to do so, and I'm kind of mad about it. So, but no, round of applause to J. Cole, man. And next up is Boz. So I'm gonna need my dog Boz to drop something soon. You feel me? Because I'm ready for that.
Let's see what that's like, because they've been talking about that for a minute.
I'm ready for that. Y'all boys got any shout outs before we get up out of here, man?
Shouts out to the homies, man. Shouts out to all the homies listening, all the subscribers, all our homies listening across the world. I appreciate y'all. Yo, Snacks, what's happening, babe? What's happening, man? Shout out to Adult Geeks. Shout outs to Ball and Q. Shouts out to Chastity Taylor Foundation. You know, shouts out to us for keeping this going, doing what we do. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Seeing Green was dope. Yeah, Seeing Green.
Oh, Seeing Green. Oh my God. Yeah.
Seeing Green is nasty, boy.
Oh,
Seeing Green is disgusting.
Wayne came back, bro. Wayne came back.
I keep telling people they sleeping.
Bro, Wayne there.
Yo, I just told, like, on a side note, I was listening to like the old, like, something recent by Wayne.
Appreciate you, Marcus.
So this nigga Wayne said everybody fought like the FUBU company. Like, like he said that, bro. Like, yo, I was like, how did I miss that line, bro? Like, how did? Yo.
That had to. That was hard. That was hard. Yo, what? Anybody else got any shout outs before we get up out of here, though, man?
Shout out to all the homies tuning in. Shout out to homies sharing and everything. We appreciate that. Shout out to fam. Y'all know. Shout out to y'all boys. Everybody be safe. Stay up. Let's go. See y'all next week.
Yes, sir. Ryan, what you got, bro?
Second that. Everybody just stay safe. Shout out to your families, all of that, you know. Even though, you know, you can get vaccinated, if you can help it, still try to stay masked up, you know. You don't want no mishaps. Just do your thing. Be safe out here. Be smart. Be wise. Be cautious. And have a good weekend. All right?
Yeah. I want to give it, shout out to the people that's tuning in. If you rocking with us and you liking what we do, man, make sure you like us, like this video. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. All of our stuff is right here on the screen. It's right here on the screen. Go follow them things. You know what I'm saying? But and then shout out to life, man. Like this week, like I said, this week was pretty standard for me, but at the same time, it's just like I said at the beginning of the pod, 35 days for this move. I'm just mentally preparing myself and getting myself honed in. So shout out to people that just wake up and you got to keep to the grind. You know what I mean? Like that's what. You feel me? But
that day rolling.
Indeed. But until next time, homies, we appreciate y'all. This has been episode 49 of Homie Studios. You rocking with the realest, you dig?